all happening here tonight. You come to the perfect place. We've got a show for you tonight. We hope to put a smile on your face. We're so glad that you could make it. Hope you have a wonderful time. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. 'Cause we're gonna rise and shine. We're gonna rise and shine. We've got a show for you. We're gonna show ya. With all the lights aglow, we're gonna show ya. We've got a show for you. We're gonna show you tonight.
A lot of what happens at Muscatine Community College happens in the classroom. But today we'd like to tell you a little bit about what goes on at MCC after classes are over.
Opportunities for student participation are everywhere, and being a variety singer is just one of those opportunities.
We've got a show for you. We're gonna show you athletics.
Our basketball and baseball teams are among the most visible at MCC. Basketball coaches and players work as a team not only to win games, but to keep classroom work in first place with the participants. Players are encouraged to work hard on the court and in the classroom to prepare for both academic and athletic opportunities at a larger college after MCC graduation.
The baseball program strives for a similar level of excellence. Good grades and a degree after 2 years are as high a priority as what goes on the field. While players don't take to the field for competition until spring, training, both academic and athletic, goes on all year.
Anyone who has enjoyed an exciting MCC ball game has no doubt seen our cheerleaders. Obviously, they lead the cheers at both home and away games, but in a larger sense, they are there to uphold school spirit and pride, to be an example of good sportsmanship, and to encourage better relationships between MCC and its athletic opponents.
Got a show for you. We're gonna show you careers.
Many organizations at MCC serve several purposes. They exist to encourage students to get to know one another.
But more than that, they promote academic and professional experience for the participants.
One such organization is the Office Education Association. The OEA was formed for students enrolled in post-secondary office occupation programs at MCC. It is designed to develop leadership abilities, interest in the American business system, and competency in office occupations, all within the framework of vocational education.
Another organization which promotes involvement in a specific occupation is the MCC Nursing Club. The club uses the proceeds from several money-making projects to purchase additional equipment for the nursing lab, to help members attend continuing education seminars, and to award an annual scholarship to a deserving second semester nursing student.
The Conservation Club is another that provides a way for students to socialize while promoting involvement in their chosen career.
Clubs can also give students an idea of what they might like to do after graduation.
All students, staff, and faculty are eligible for membership. The club not only helps members with career goals, but works to promote a better understanding of conservation issues and provides the community with the service and conservation-related areas.
Two organizations on campus are closely related to MCC's agricultural program.
While anyone can join, all ag students are members of the Junior Collegiate Distributive Education Clubs of America, or DECA.
DECA is designed for students who anticipate a career in marketing, merchandising, or management. Students participate in national and state competition and have been rated highly in recent years.
The MCC Ag Tech Club is affiliated nationally with PAS, Post-Secondary Agriculture Students. The club works locally to promote the college and the agriculture program. Members also compete in ag-related activities at the state and national level.
We've got a show for you. We're gonna show you the arts.
Also more visible than most MCC activities are drama and music. The MCC drama program is open to students as well as members of the community. Acting is not the only opportunity available to participants. 3 major plays are produced each year, providing possibilities in scene, lighting, and costume design and construction, along with publicity, box office, and record keeping.
We as variety singers have been performing locally and on tour since 1980. Through the years, the group has performed at Walt Disney World and World Expo in New Orleans, just to name 2. Also available to those interested in music is the MCC Choir. The choir sings classical as well as popular music and performs throughout the area to civic groups as well as on campus.
We've got a show for you. We're gonna show you communications.
You may have seen MCC's student newspaper from time to time.
It's available in various locations around the community.
The Calumet provides students with hands-on experience in all aspects of mass media, not only for journalism students, but for any student interested in finding out about newspaper production and how news is gathered and reported in our society.
The Calumet has received consistently high ratings nationally and provides MCC and the surrounding community with a broad coverage of cultural, educational, and political events.
We've got a show for you. We're gonna show you academics.
Two organizations at MCC are somewhat unique on campus. They deal extensively with academics, but not necessarily in the classroom. The honors program, called Excel, provides students with a high level of academic achievement the opportunity to go beyond the college's current offerings. Weekly presentations and outside speakers challenge participants to seek out information on their own and to participate in projects and activities related to the materials presented.
The Tutorial Assistance Program, or TAP, provides opportunities both for accomplished students and also for those having difficulties in their classes. TAP provides student tutors who can assist their peers. Tutors are paid, but the service is free to anyone taking classes at MCC. For a student having difficulties, this program at times means the difference between simple survival and academic excellence.
We've got a show for you. We're gonna show you student government.
The MCC Student Senate serves as a liaison between the college and the student body, providing opportunities for development of leadership skills.
They are also charged with organizing service projects which involve the entire student body. Dances, free movies, hay rides, Christmas parties, and homecoming activities are just a small part of what the Student Senate does. The Student Senate also encourages student participation and interest in activities such as blood drives and Big Brother, Big Sister events.
A very special group called Student Ambassadors helps spread the word about MCC in the community and in area schools.
MCC students can also participate in co-ed intramural activities, which help teach social skills and teamwork.
Special interest groups such as Ski Club offer many opportunities for students with varied interests and needs.
Another is the Student Support Group, made up predominantly of students whose lives are centered around jobs and their families.
In such a short space of time, we could not possibly tell you of all the organizations here at MCC.
Or say as much as we'd like to about the ones we have mentioned.
That's why, whether you're planning on enrolling as a student or are interested in knowing how the college and the community fit together, it's really true that
we've got a show for you. We're gonna show you tonight. It's all happening here tonight. You come to the perfect place. We've got a show for you tonight. We hope to put a smile on your face. We're so glad that you could make it. Hope you have a wonderful time. So sit back, relax, enjoy the show. 'Cause we're gonna rise and shine. We're gonna rise and shine. We've got a show for you. We're gonna show ya. With all the lights aglow, we're gonna show ya. We've got a show for you. We're gonna show you tonight. We're gonna crank up this music machine to shake your blues away. We've got a power like you've never seen, and we're gonna turn it loose today. Here's hoping good luck will find us, feeling all the spirit behind us. So sit back, relax, and sing along, and nothing can go wrong. Nothing is gonna go wrong. We've got a show for you. We're gonna show ya. With all the lights aglow, we're gonna show ya. We've got a show for you. We're gonna show you tonight. Ba-ya-da, ba-ya-da, ba-ba. We hope to put a smile on your face. We're so glad that you could make it. Hope you have a wonderful time. So sit back, relax, enjoy the show. 'Cause we're gonna rise and shine. We're gonna rise and shine. Fire up, 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 we got a show for you, we're gonna show ya. With all the lights we glow, we're gonna show ya. We've got a show for you, we're gonna show you tonight. We've got a show for you, we're gonna show ya. With all the lights we glow, we're gonna show ya. We've got a show for you, we're gonna show you tonight.
Could you tell me where the counseling office is?
Yeah, sure. Okay, it's that building right there. You just go in, you go through the student lounge, and it'll be the first office to your left, just before you go through the big double doors.
Oh, okay. Thanks a lot.
You bet.
Remember when we were trying to find our way around this campus? It sure got a lot easier once we got here.
Oh, you're right. I think it really helps to go to a school near home. A lot of my friends from high school came here.
Not only that, but here I'm more than a student number. I feel like I belong, and I never have any problems getting in to see an instructor if I have a problem.
He gets to associate the two together.
So then every time he hears the tone, he salivates, even though you don't put the meat powder.
Ah, right on. When he learns to do that, that becomes the conditioned response. What he does before conditioning is the unconditioned response.
When an instructor walks by, I mean, they know your name. And that's one of the things that I really think that is great, because I know if I had 200 people in my class at a university, I know the instructor wouldn't know who you are. All you are is a number.
You expect college teachers to come in and teach the classes and leave, and you never see them again. I think what I liked about MCC was that the teachers were even your friends, and if you had any problems with classes or even outside that they were ready to help.
The faculty here seem like they're your friends, and also they're your instructor as well.
Yeah, you're right about the instructors being helpful. But you gotta remember, some people like me need a lot more help than other people.
Give me a break. You're no dummy.
Thanks, but seriously, at some schools you either make it as a freshman or you don't. But here, we have a terrific skills center. If you ever need any help, all you gotta do is go ask them. I know for a fact I'd have never made it through math without the peer tutoring program.
When you work it like this, you just take your 2A, add it to this side and this side, and that gives you your answer.
Oh, wait a minute, say that again.
Take your 2A and add it to this side, then add it to this side, and see what you come up with. It should be the right answer.
It's been nice to have teachers that are in there that can answer questions for me. I don't always need to have someone there to answer a question, but I feel comfortable in knowing that there are teachers available when I need one.
You're encouraged to learn on your own, but with the Skill Center they do have a tutoring process where they can help you with your classes if you have any difficulties, and they're real helpful.
Not only that, but my tutoring has given me a chance to practice some of my teaching now. My friends who went to the university, they won't get to do that for at least another 2 years. And the money that I get sure doesn't hurt anything.
Speaking of money, if I hadn't come to MCC, I'd have had to quit my part-time job. If I didn't have that paycheck coming in every week, I'd have never made it through college.
Having a part-time job at the same time hasn't interfered with school. If I was a full-time student trying to carry on a full-time job, I could see where there may be some complications. But as long as you keep it all in perspective.
I had to learn to manage my time, essentially, through work and going out and having fun. Homework's always there, so you always had to come back to it. So I did. Managing time is probably the most important thing I learned out here.
Yeah, the tuition's pretty low here at MCC, and I figure I've saved up enough that it'll really come in handy when I go to the university.
Hey, did I tell you I got job offers from both those companies I applied for? Now, with that extra money, I can finally get a new car and get rid of my piece of junk I've been driving around. Now my biggest worry is which job to take.
I'm very impressed with your work experience, and I think that we have everything that we need, and I'm looking forward to your decision in the next week.
Great.
Okay?
Thanks a lot.
Thank you for coming in.
Thanks.
I'd never even worked in the feed department, but I did have a good job offer there, and I also had another one in just a fertilizer company besides Chemlon. So I really had 3 choices to make.
When I went for the job, they knew I hadn't had any previous experience, and I told them I was going into the 2-year program here at the college, and they felt that that would help me in my job and took a chance on me.
I used to worry about whether my credits would transfer or not, but I talked to a lot of people and they haven't had any problems, so I don't worry anymore.
Yeah, no one I've talked to has had any problems either. They tell me they've had just as much success as anyone else at the universities.
We have some fine instructors and coursework that I think will fit right in with your background very well. In fact, in looking at your transcript, I see no reason why you won't fit right in here.
I was really happy with the way things did transfer, because even I went to an orientation, and I think it was basically for transfer students, but they were talking about all the general ed requirements and everything that you'd have to take before you could get into your major and everything, and I was just sitting there because I would have my degree and I didn't have to worry about any extras.
I took all of the American history and Western Civ and everything, and they were still trying to go back and pick up classes, and I thought I was better prepared sometimes. And some of the community college transfers also, I felt like I was more prepared than they were.
I'm really looking forward to getting involved at the university. A year and a half ago when I came here, I never even would have thought about it. But MCC gave me confidence.
Yeah, same here. I never thought I'd have the chance to try out for a play or anything like that when I got to college. And I don't think I'd had the chance to at a bigger university. What are you going to do next year? You going to go out for Student Senate like you did here?
I'm not sure yet, but I really had fun with Student Senate here. I like having a say in what goes on.
Well, you know, sometimes I just don't know how we make it. We got Student Senate. We got the peer tutoring program. We both have part-time jobs, and we got variety singers on top of all that.
And the answer will come back to you like laughter on the wind.
If I went to a university, I don't think I'd be able to get involved in such activities. But I can be on the newspaper and Student Senate, and it is busy, but it's really surprising how, in a small college, how you can do both of the things.
I'm a lot more outgoing, and I think a lot of that has come from Muscatine, because before I got here, I didn't meet many friends to start out with, but then after I started getting the swing of it and being around the teachers and being around the other students, I really enjoyed it.
I became independent. Maybe that's it. I'm always lenient on everybody else. I'm very reliant on them. And it surprised me that I could become independent. I didn't have to live on somebody else. I became a leader. And that's nice because they teach you out here to be a leader and not a follower. So you have 20 jillion leaders running around the college now. And it's nice to be a leader instead of a follower.
Oh, what are you doing tonight?
I thought I might go to the basketball game.
Me too. Why don't I just stop by and pick you up? We can go together.
Okay,
Let's see, game starts at 7:30. It's about 7.
that'll be fine.
All right.
See ya.
Yeah, goodbye.
You can get there from here.
An old pair of sneakers. What could be more comfortable or more familiar? You've shared a lot of memories, gained a lot of experience wearing those old things. Oh sure, they're a bit worn around the edges, but who cares? You know them, and sometimes it seems as if they had a life of their own. They know you. Yep, they're great all right, but sooner or later you'll have to trade them in on a new pair. A pair which, at least in the beginning, won't be nearly so comfortable. Not nearly so much an old friend. So it is with college. For most of us, it will be a little bit like that new pair of sneakers. All shiny and new, but a little bit uncomfortable. Not at all like a familiar friend. That's why we're here. To make that new pair of sneakers, Muscatine Community College, just as comfortable as possible, just as soon as possible. We want you to know about our programs, activities, rules, and requirements. And we especially want you to know where you can go if you need help. From the counselors who help you plan your course of study, to the people in the registrar's office who help you sign up for your classes. From the financial aids officers who help you apply for some of the money you'll need for your education, to the business office where you'll pay your tuition and fees, and the bookstore where you'll buy your textbooks and supplies. In short, everyone from staff to instructors and administration is here to make your new pair of sneakers, your college experience, as comfortable as possible, just as soon as possible. Your MCC orientation is just the beginning of this process, but it's one of the more important parts. It is here you will be given information about the college and how you can get the most from your education. You'll be given materials which should answer most of your questions, and be told where you can get additional information about those areas you're still not sure about. You'll begin by taking a test, but not one where there's a passing or failing grade. This is the asset. It is a way your academic advisor or counselor can determine the level of your skills in reading, writing, and math. This survey will be used to help you select courses which will give you the best chance at success as you begin your academic planning at MCC. You'll meet with a member of the MCC counseling staff to prepare a tentative 4-semester program of courses designed to allow you to graduate as smoothly as possible. This counseling session will get you on the right track, but remember, we want your college education to fit you comfortably. If you find after a few weeks, a few months, or even a few semesters that things just aren't quite right, the counselors are always ready to help you get a better fit. You may very well have to wear your education the rest of your life, and we want you to be happy with it. Once you've decided on a course of study, you'll fill out a program card with the help of your counselor. You'll take your program card to the registration center where a seat in each of your classes will be reserved. That's all there is to it. You're registered, and you won't have to return until the first day of classes. You will be billed for tuition about 2 weeks before classes begin. As you decide on your course of study, you'll get a lot of help. MCC counselors have access to a variety of information to help you make choices about your career and the kind of education you will need to attain it. For example, the Career Information System of Iowa allows you to investigate how your skills and interests match with the large number of careers listed in the system. Listed is a variety of information about income, job availability, and training opportunities. MCC's program is designed as much as possible to allow you to experiment with various courses as you decide on a specific career to pursue. This is especially true if you choose liberal arts and intend to transfer to a four-year college or university after MCC graduation. Since many transfer programs have similar requirements for the first 2 years, you can easily take a variety of courses designed to explore your interests and still continue to make progress toward your degree. You should be aware, however, that certain career choices do require specific courses, and you should always work closely with your counselor or advisor to make sure you don't limit your options. Experimentation is a bit more difficult in the vocational areas, since these programs are usually designed to qualify you for a job in the 1 to 2 years you plan to spend at MCC. Taking courses outside these areas could result in a postponed graduation. Keep in mind, though, if you're not absolutely certain of your choices, this might be a more desirable option than a career which doesn't fit as well as you'd like. In short, it is not unusual to change your mind. Don't feel obligated to stay in a program that sounded good at the time or one you found you've outgrown. Again, the counselors are available at any time to discuss your options, and there will always be options. The counselors are also available to help you in other areas should you have a need. We're ready to listen confidentially to personal family problems, difficulties you may have in a class, and substance abuse concerns, to name a few. The Counseling Center is just one of the many places you can go for help after you begin your MCC career. The Skills Center provides personal assistance in many academic areas, including reading, writing, and math. Personal tutors are available at no charge if you need help in a specific class. Audiovisual self-paced courses are also available at the Skills Center. You can walk in at any time, work at your own pace, and get help with any special problems. We recognize that for many, academic concerns may not be the only thing on your mind. Financing your college education can also be a real worry. We have the people available to help you here as well. Just like that old pair of sneakers that felt so comfortable, we're here to help you design a financial aid package you can be comfortable with now and after you graduate. While you can apply for financial aid at almost any time, be aware that most programs have deadlines for application, and the sooner you begin, the better your chances to receive your aid when you need it. The same goes for scholarships. A number of such programs are available at MCC, and it's never too early to start thinking about making an application. Everything we've talked about so far and much more is available in print somewhere. We'd like to take a moment to briefly tell you where you can find information you need now or in the future. In other words, keep these materials where you can get to them if you need them. The MCC Student Handbook contains detailed information about campus offices, what they do for you, and where they are located. It contains information about student activities and the academic calendar. In other words, when the term begins, ends, vacations, and other important dates you'll need to know. The Student Handbook also outlines your rights and responsibilities as an MCC student. If you have a question about something on campus, the answer is more than likely in the Student Handbook. The Student Success Handbook contains planning strategies to help you become a successful student. Included are time management hints, information on learning styles, and MCC graduation requirements. Your college catalog contains a wealth of information about academics here at MCC. The MCC catalog includes descriptions of each of the courses offered. It includes lists of courses necessary to complete each of the various vocational and transfer programs we offer, and it lists the courses you will need to get your AA or AS degree. Other sources of information are also available to keep you up to date about items which may affect you as a student. The Calumet, MCC's student-produced newspaper, is published every 2 weeks during the fall and spring terms and contains not only the latest in-campus information, but student perspectives on local, regional, and national events as well. Bulletin boards are also located in each building. Posted is everything from when the next student dance is scheduled to when the next recruiter from a college or university you wish to transfer to will be on campus. We think the better informed you are about MCC and what's going on, the more comfortable you will be. There's a lot more you'll want to know before you become completely comfortable at MCC. You'll be learning about the library, student activities you might like to be involved in, the campus bookstore and food service, and if you have young children, the Learning Tree Preschool and Child Care Center. We hope in this short space of time we've made you feel just a little more comfortable about the new experience you are about to begin. Just remember, we're here to help. If you have a question, ask it. And keep your student handbook, student success handbook, and MCC catalog close at hand. Before you know it, MCC will be as comfortable as that well-worn pair of sneakers.